let's look at how an organization is actually saving a 100-year-old plus industry and save millions of dollars. So for my third story, we're going to be talking to our friends over at CICRA Solutions and some of the innovations they're driving in Sri Lanka. Okay, so for my next partner, I am really excited to actually have Bhushan with us. Bhushan is from CICRA Solutions in Sri Lanka. Bhushan, how's things going over in Sri Lanka?
Hi, Matt. Thank you for having me on board. Operations have started. Most of the offices are back in action. ICT industry still actually work from home.
So what was the particular problem that you guys were actually facing in Sri Lanka?
So the start with the problem is actually COVID-19, which locked down the country towards the mid of March 2020. That was the issue that we faced. The industry is actually the tea industry, the world's largest, single largest, and the oldest tea auction. The tea auction is 137 years old in Sri Lanka, and due to lockdown, we could not have the auction. Normally, we have about 300 to 400 buyers and brokers get together at one location for this auction, and we trade about 300 to 350 million kilograms of tea per year. Due to lockdown, where the government has said no large gatherings, there was no movement, there was curfew in the country, and this was the main foreign exchange earner for the country. The country decided the tea trade is as essential services, so allowed the factories to go produce the tea. But unfortunately, no auction means whatever they produce cannot be sold. For 1 week, sale is down means about 7 million kilograms. In Sri Lankan rupees, it's about 3 billion turnover. So 1 week down is 3 billion, 2 weeks down is 6 billion rupees turnover down. Industry was going to collapse. The tea board, Sri Lanka Tea Board, Colombo Tea Traders Association, Colombo Brokers Association approached CICRA and asked whether we are in a position to develop a system within a very short period of time. When we asked how fast do you want it, they said we actually wanted it yesterday. So, I mean, they all knew, the stakeholders knew the only people who could do is, if at all, CICRA, because we have been working with the Sri Lankan Tea Board and all the brokers in the back-end ERP system. So we have the domain knowledge for about 16 years. And they were quite happy with our services. So they approached us, and I must say my team at once, they accepted the challenge. So they said, yes, we will develop a system for them. At that time, we didn't know the length or the depth of the width of the pool that we are going to get in. There was no terms of references. There was no scope of work. On top of it, we never agreed on terms of payment. We just jumped into the challenge because we wanted to support the industry. We wanted to support the country. On the 4th of April 2020, digitizing the 137 years old manual system into digital version.
What does the solution actually look like?
So we straight away jumped in a very simple but very powerful solution where we could sell all the tea which was produced and get the buyers connected. So our first solution was just to get the sale going, where support the sale and support the industry of getting the money back again. So we came up with a very minimum viable solution. Within 6 days, you can't do crazy stuff. We were expecting unexpected stuff, but I must say the support that we got from the Microsoft team is it's fabulous and fantastic. And I was happy to say that from 4th of April to date, now we have been running every week. The auction is running for 2 days every week. We have absolutely no single downtime. Week on week, we keep producing, we keep developing systems, we improve the efficiency of the solution, and all the stakeholders, the buyers, the brokers, the sellers who are the factories are quite happy with the solutions that we have given.
What are the next big things you're looking at actually doing with the solution?
So now that we have started, we are not going to stop from here. So we have currently discussing with few of the other regions where the tea trading is on. I mean, the closest is India, and then we have Indonesia, and then we have the Kenyan region. So Kenyan probably would be the second largest next to Sri Lanka. So we definitely want to improve our solutions that we have developed and take it out of the country in the tea auction. And also we don't want to limit ourselves into the tea trade only. So we are looking at the other commodity auctions, brokering, maybe where I can go to rubber or any other commodities that we have. System is robust, we can change it and develop it as per the requirements of our clients and the customers.
To save an entire industry is just absolutely amazing, and I want to say thank you for giving us the opportunity to work with you on it.
Thanks, Matt. Thank you very much, and you and your Microsoft team for the support that they have given and for where we are right now.
Thank you so much, Boshan. Take care.
Take care.
So as you can see from that story, Boshan from CICRA, it wasn't all about having a big grand plan to be able to go ahead and actually solve a problem. It was the fact that these guys took heart and spirit to be able to go ahead and actually solve an industry problem that was a cornerstone of an entire country's economy. And they're continuing to take that innovation and push it forward and push it forward. And for them, it really opened up new doorways for entirely new markets by actually driving that innovation forward. So let's talk about my fourth and final one in terms of how we can go ahead and actually innovate around existing products.